there, welcome to East Bay Real Estate TV. I'm Lisa Doyle with J.Rockcliff Realtors. One of the reasons why Greg and I created our web show was to provide information to our community, questions to answers that everyone's asking. A lot of people are really struggling with information right now. And so we have today the most special guest. Tom Ferry he's built and founded 11 companies.
Yes.
Yeah, he speaks across the world to businesses and companies about how to grow and how to improve the quality of the service we're providing. Tom is a published author, so thank you so much for joining us.
Well, thank you, Lisa. It's my pleasure to be able to contribute and share, and congratulations on your show.
Thank you so much. One of the questions that we get most often right now is, with all the economic changes that we're seeing, how do you see the changes that are occurring? How do you see that affecting? For me personally, real estate, of course, how real estate is bought and sold, but even more importantly, how business is done. How do you see the changes affecting that?
Sure, and I would start by saying I'm not an economist.
Right.
Although
you're a very smart man, so I appreciate your input.
Yes, thank you. As a business person, I will tell you that having started 11 different companies, starting back in 1989 to 91, 92, 93, and for many of us in California, we remember those challenging times.
Right.
And certainly, a few .coms during that fun experience, and then post-bomb, as we refer to it. So I think today the average business owner, the average entrepreneur, whether they're a single entrepreneur or somebody running a large organization, it's really about taking advantage of what's happening today on the internet. It's about how do we take our brand, our message, our product, our service, our solution, and get it out to as many people as possible at the lowest possible cost. So the major transition we're seeing, starting really about a year ago with things like Twitter, is more and more owners of companies, more and more businesses are taking advantage of some of these tools to reach out, to connect, to find new customers. And again, I think the real key right now is at a low cost, or in many cases, a zero cost. So it's always about attracting new customers. That's every business. Attract new customers, get your existing customers to either do more with you, be involved, refer more, etc. And I think the power of the internet really enables people to do that at a high level today.
Yeah. Well, I think one of the things that you have taught me for so many years, and I so much appreciate all the help and coaching and guidance. Tom helps not only real estate professionals, but business professionals across the country and across the world, is how to adapt to change.
Yes.
And so I guess for me, one of our commitments to our community is to allow us to give, to help the local businesses to grow,
yes,
to prosper, because if we all help each other, then the community grows stronger.
Again, adapting to changes, there's so many things that an entrepreneur could do.
Exactly.
I would go back to the same point that today everyone needs more customers. So what I really talk to people when it comes to their marketing efforts, I say, if you're an accountant today and you're looking to attract more customers, what other business owners do you know? Who else could you network with? And when I say network, I mean actually say, Lisa, you're a fantastic real estate agent. I'm an accountant. I'm going to email my list and introduce you. And in return, I would like you to email your customers and introduce me.
So you're helping each other.
That one simple strategy, each of you will pick up more customers, more relationships, and the reality is today, we're all looking for a recommendation. Some people in business would call it a referral, but I really want to be recommended to other trusted advisors, other experts. And for you as a real estate professional, if somebody's moving into the community, they want to know everything from tell me about the schools to what's the best dry cleaner to, what are the best restaurants, who's got great Mexican food. They're looking for those recommendations from you. And I think the mistake, with that said, the mistake that many business owners make is they stay isolated. They're not out actively, if you will, sharing with their customers their recommendations to help other businesses, and in return receive the same back from them. So that'd be one simple thing they can do that costs them nothing.
Exactly.
That can grow their brand, expose their business, and ultimately give them an opportunity to serve more clients.
Wonderful. Well, and one of the things that I have loved about learning from you for so many years is you not only help us as business people on how to give better service and how to reach out and contribute to our community stronger, but it's about building our lives.
Yes.
It's about the strengths of our lives. So I want to introduce a book. Actually, Tom is a published author.
Yes.
When does the book come out?
The book comes out on May 4th.
May 4th.
May 4th.
So, and it's actually a book about building our lives. Building our lives by what Tom calls design, rather than obviously default.
Yes.
So what I've, of course, have gotten the wonderful opportunity to
Yes.
order books in advance.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about the book, if you would. Share maybe a tidbit that that the viewer would want to know.
Well, the book is called Life by Design, and it really is a case study. I mean, would it shock you to hear that I was kicked out of 4 different high schools and was kicked out of both parents' homes? So, so I'm sort of the classic person to write a book like this because I've experienced those great breakdowns in my life, and then in turn got the tools, got the training, got the coaching, got the guidance to then have the breakthroughs so other people can relate to, if you will, my message. The book is really about, quite simply, this. 1 in 3 people today watching this video, right. 1 in 3 people today are depressed, they're unhappy, they're dissatisfied with their life, and that could be their health, their finances, their relationships, and the challenge is, what it does is it puts people into what I call a coma. So they're living their life every day, but the reality is, what is available to them, what they could be doing, what they could be experiencing, they've shut off from. And the reason why, quite simply, is there's 4 addictions. 4 addictions, and I know when I say the word addictions, many people go, wait, whoa, hey,
yeah,
drugs, gambling, alcohol, that's not me.
Right.
And I say, you're right, those are very real addictions. What I'm referring to is the addictions that stop people from ultimately living the life that they want. What stops you? Very simply, the addiction to the opinions of other people. We're afraid to get rejected.
Right. I think all of us feel like that at times.
Of course, and every business owner's experienced it. Every human, a single person afraid to go up to a pretty gal and say, "Hi, how are you?" Right. Why do we not do that? We're afraid. But the flip side of that too, if you look at the last 10 years, I look at the last decade and I say we experienced what I call the over lifestyle, underperformed decade. We had people that couldn't afford it going out buying beautiful handbags, expensive suits and clothes and wardrobes, and the reality was their businesses or their income weren't really matching that. Why were they doing it? They wanted everyone else to say, wow, look at that nice suit. Look at that great bag. That's the addiction to the opinions of others. The other 3 are the addiction to drama, the emotional ups and downs that we all experience.
Right.
Certainly every business owner understands that. The addiction to the past, the way things used to be. It's not about the past, it's about moving forward.
Right.
But that addiction stops us from being the people we want to be and the kind of business people we want to be. And then the last one, of course, is the addiction to worry. And every owner of a company, every human being struggles with worry. And a lot of this book breaks down not only the addictions, why they're there, and then more importantly, 6 easy steps to resolve those addictions so you can live what I call life by design.
Yeah, and I can't tell you over the years how much I've learned from you is just awesome, and the idea we get to read your new book in advance is so exciting. What Greg and I have committed to do is few things, is provide, of course, this wonderful book to all the businesses that have been so generous to work with us and support us and be a part of our web show.
Yes.
So we have advanced books purchased for all of you, of course, but even more exciting, Greg and I have always made a commitment to giving to the schools, helping with scholarship funds and to help the children of our future community.
Yes.
Is key.
Yes.
So we are working on bringing Tom in to speak to the graduating class of Monte Vista High School. So we're so excited about that, and we'll share more details as the coming months progress. But
yes, I have to
we
say
appreciate the opportunity.
Yeah, and having spoken to a lot of high school kids,
yeah.
Both ones that were kind of crazy like me and
right.
and people that are getting 4.0 and beyond, this message really fits well with them because they're at that point in their life where they're trying to figure out, what am I going to do next? I'm going to college or I'm not going to college. If I'm going to college, why am I going to college? I say go into college with a plan. Right? Go in by design. And if you're not going to college and that's your choice, what do you want to do? Today's youth are really struggling because they've watched their parents deal with the challenging parts of this economy, and make no bones about it, it has affected their own psychology. Absolutely. About who they are, what they want to do, what's important to them, how am I going to make a living, how am I going to make money? So my hat's off to you and Greg for being the kind of business people that see that, and you're making it not just about you, you're making it about your community.
Well, and the stronger our community is, the better our future. The better lives
Absolutely,
of businesses
yes.
and local homeowners, and the more our values will increase over the years as well.
Absolutely, yes.
So we're excited about that. And I, of course, have kids, which I'm so excited to get them copies of the books
Sure.
as well. So thank you so much for
Yes.
joining us, Tom.
Yes.
And thank you so much for joining us. Please, if you know anyone that would value this information, which everyone could, your family, your friends, please forward this video on to them. And we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you.